Hello and welcome to another episode of Odyssey Strength Podcast, joined by yours truly, Giannis Xopoulos, and
Jackson Mansudi.
we want to thank you for joining in for another episode. Hopefully we can give you some takeaway tips that can help improve your health and fitness journey, make the whole process a lot easier and more sustainable. If you're interested in coaching, you can reach out to either of us on our Instagrams. I'm Coach Xopoulos_OS.
Coach Jackson Mansudi _OS.
Or you can DM the Instagram page, Odyssey Strength, or find us on the website, odysseystrength.com.au. Let's get into the episode.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Odyssey Strength Podcast with yours truly.
Hey, that's my line. That's how we can share it. We're both
It's our
yours truly.
business.
What episode are we up to?
Fuck if I know. 18?
No.
19?
21?
21?
We've made it past 20.
Hey, we're officially a real podcast.
Is that the metric? 20?
Yeah, isn't it 20? I've heard on Chris Modern Wisdom it's like 20.
Yeah, I listened to that guy. He's just 707 or some shit.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I'd like to know.
But he has some cracked people on there. Like, I don't know where
there's
he's...
some people that he has on that I'm like, yeah, I can't listen to you.
I don't know where he digs them up from.
Even Rogan, like there was a point where I was a big Rogan dick rider and I was like, oh yeah, fucking Rogan, this, that. And then I was like listening to some of the people he had on. I was like, you know who was tough to listen to? Robert Downey Jr. I was like, bro, I don't care. You did drugs like every other actor and actress in Hollywood and you got over it. Good on you. Well done.
Was
Pat
that
on the back?
what he went on there for?
Well, yeah, he used to be a drug addict.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he used to be a really big drug addict.
Like everyone else.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's just no big
So
deal.
if you find the gym, you don't turn to drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
The iron is the drug.
Yeah, iron heals all
Hey, that
problems.
could be a good t-shirt. The only drug... Oh, how am I going to...
The only drug you need is the iron.
Hmm.
Or
Iron is my choice of drug. We'll figure it out. We'll get him somewhere.
hey, Tam, sort of that.
If anyone wants to, throw some money our way for some Odyssey Strength shirts, I will happily take that on.
We were having a discussion before about our want for arm sleeves.
Yeah, mine's a bit premature now that I said it.
Why is that?
I don't know. Like I think about it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm just going to have one arm with a sleeve.
Yeah, what's
I
wrong
don't have
with
any
that?
other tattoos. I'm just going to go get a sleeve.
Why not?
They're going to be like, oh, have you had needles before? Had pain? How's your pain tolerance? I'll be like, yeah, it's great. Fucking, and then I'll just be screaming my head off.
Do you think you'd be fine?
I reckon I'd be fine, but you're going to steal my tattoo idea anyway, so.
But you should still get one. We'll be matching. We'll be cute.
Absolutely not.
You
anything
don't
else-
want to do anything that I want to do.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It'll be different.
Even this business was tough enough.
Yeah, that was. Hey, look, we got there in the end.
Yeah. Actually,
We're even wearing different singlets. Is
yeah, mine's better.
that Bonds?
I'm bigger. Yeah.
No, you need a tighter one because you're smaller. I sized up.
You sized up.
So I only got
Where's that from?
Bonds.
Ah.
But this is a muscle tee.
Yeah,
Muscle
I don't
tank.
like the muscle tee.
I tried that on. I looked like I worked in a farm. She was like, do you want a bigger size? I was like, I don't want this at all. I went in there so confidently that I was going to walk away with like 2 or 3 singlets, and I was like, absolutely not.
You should just buy a pair of TNs then.
Bro, it transported me back to like 1940s Greece.
Would you buy TNs?
No.
Why not?
We had this discussion.
No, you said you worn mine and you liked them. You said the only reason you wouldn't buy them is because of your missus.
Yeah, you got to keep the girlfriend happy.
Nah, she's gonna make you happy.
Not if I have TN, she won't. So you don't understand. It's like a loop. There's a point where you have to change the action, otherwise everything else just follows in a negative.
You got to lead with action.
That's it. I'm the leader.
Yeah, so lead with TNs.
No. 'Cause the consequences are not worth it.
Anyway, I actually wanted to talk about because who was it? Noah. Shout out Noah, my client Noah. Actually, we shouldn't do that too. Let's recap my powerlifting comp.
I feel like a lot's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, you announced that you're going to compete.
Well, yeah, I did that
Bruh,
too.
but,
Fuck,
sorry,
so
you know
much,
what?
Yeah.
You're the host. I'll let you do what you want.
Yeah,
I'm just
okay.
going to sit here. You just talk to people.
Oh well, we'll start off. I'll put the people first. I'm a people man.
People person.
People person.
All for the community at Odyssey Strength.
Yeah, I'm all for the other people. Fuck me. I mean, I'm important too. But yeah, Noah and Leora competed. When was it? It's like 2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks on.
APL.
Oh, yeah.
APL States at Strength Tribe. Shout out Strength Tribe. Great gym. I fucking love that gym, man. By the way, bro. If we were gonna have a gym, I wouldn't.
Manly?
Yeah, Manly. But if we were to have a gym, I would want it not to be laid out like that, but the space itself, bro, the ceilings, you could actually fit a second level if you wanted.
Who's going to clean them?
Huh?
Who's going to clean them?
Oh, well, hi, people.
I hate Chinese.
Yeah, we'll
That's
hire.
another fucking couple $1,000.
Yeah, stop worrying about problems. I only just provide the solutions.
No, I don't listen to those problems because they're real. Go on.
Anyway, it was a beautiful space, like really good job. The only thing is kind of it did run a long day. It was a long day
Is it a powerlifting gym?
yeah, but all Atlantis,
Oh.
everything Atlantis. Yeah, yeah. You like that, don't you?
I can get behind that.
Everything was Atlantis. For people who don't know at home, Atlantis is a gym equipment brand. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
They make good shit.
They make probably some of the best equipment out there.
Yeah, right there.
Very smooth. So yeah, it was really good comp. It was just long because I had both. I had Noah in the morning, and she did really well. And then I had Leora in the afternoon. So Noah was I had to get there at 8:30.
Because it's different weight classes.
Just age, weight, like
They
level.
go by age as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They all the factors are age and weight and all that.
Yeah,
And totals.
I think so. But Noah was like from 8:30 till like 2, and then Leora was like 2 till 6 p.m. Like she had a gig, bro. She had a gig after, and had to call someone to go. Like her friend rocked up to the gig. She's a DJ. They rocked up to the gig for her. Started the gig,
And then she came and finished it.
and then she finished. She did her last deadlift. Walked into her car, went to a gig, and worked till about 3 a.m.
Respect.
Yeah,
Big
was-
respect.
It was a big day for her, but
And she got a second.
and she got second. We'll start off with Noah first. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'll start off with Noah. So Noah. This was technically her third competition. She did a lift off and then did this competition earlier in the year, and she's done it again this year. Later in the year. And she did really well. She PB'd on her, almost PB'd her squat. Well, she comp PB'd her squat, 97.5. I'm pretty sure. No, 95. And then got the 100 kilos up, but missed it, red lighted on a technicality. So in a powerlifting comp, if you go down, come up, and somehow go back down and then up, it shows lack of control of the weight.
Down, up, back down, back up.
Down. Yeah. So
like
she
a
still
bounce.
technically got it up. Yeah, like bounce, but it wasn't a bounce, but it's like lack of control. So it shows that you can't control the weight. That's like the biggest thing.
Should have thrown the judge $50.
So she missed 100, but technically she got it. So fortunately it doesn't go on the board, but it was a win either way. She got 62.5 kilo bench. She's pretty good.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was good.
What body weight?
I think she was in the 67.5 kilo.
That's mad.
Yeah, it was good. And then she deadlifted 130 with ease, which she grinded in her peak week. So she deadlifted 130 with ease. That was really good. The only thing I wish, she missed 62.5 kilos. She got 60, just missed 62.5. Bench, yeah. So the only thing I wish is that she got those last two lifts, because that probably would have put her somewhere in third.
How strong were the other chicks?
One of them squatted like 110. Yeah. Ben's girl, Mads, benched like fucking 80 kilos, bro. Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah. And then deadlifts, she was up there. I think the heaviest one was like 135, 140, which is like still
It's close, yeah.
Yeah, like she's got a strong
She's how
deadlift.
old?
She's 23, 24.
Some definite room for progression there.
Yeah, so we've set some goals already. I've actually got it here. So we're planning to do.
Okay. Lay out the plan for the people. You know, you just finished a powerlifting comp, not with Odyssey Strength, but then your next one will be.
Yeah, well.
And now you don't know what to do, so read out your plan.
So we sat down, we had a planning session, and basically she's going into a bit of a deficit at the moment. Summer deficit. She's also had a few things eating wise that she's sort of wanted to cover up and get on top of, and she's worked with a professional to help her get there. Then we've decided we want a 115 squat, a 70 kilo bench, and a 150 deadlift, which I honestly think in a year's time is there. And if you're someone out there who wants to increase strength but feels like you've plateaued, honestly, building muscle will solve 99% of your problems.
Weight moves weight. Sorry, no, it's a lie. Sorry.
It's a lie.
Muscle moves weight.
Muscle moves weight. The more muscle you have, the more strength potential you have.
Notice the word potential. It's not a guarantee.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm fucking jacked, but I'm weak as piss.
Strength is a skill. You need to get really good at it. You need to get really good at moving a lot of weight. For anyone that doesn't know, Giannis is flexing in the camera.
Yeah,
right
you got to watch it. It looks good. It look good.
Yeah.
This Bond singer's doing me well.
So we had a really good day for Noah. We wished we kind of did a little bit better, but it was still a positive day. nonetheless, like it was just like I just wish that squat would have counted because she deserved that, and it was just a small technicality as well on the bench that we could have got. But it's okay. We move. We learn. There's no losing. We learn.
Yeah, I guess every exposure gets less pressure, gets easier as well.
Well, this is what I said to her. I was like, "You've literally competed."
How close were the competitions?
Yeah, they were like 6 months apart.
That's rough.
It's like, yeah, you've done 2 comps in a year, which is like quite a bit. Like, think of it. It's like 12-week preps, 16-week preps.
It's hard too as well. Like small, it's not massive.
No,
She's small human.
it's a lot of
moving a lot of load
wear and tear
every
on the
week, every
body,
week,
yeah.
every week.
So I said, given the circumstances, like it was really good, really good. Then Leora, so she did really well. She got second place in her category. So squat blew it out of the park, 120. Which
Fuck.
she failed in her peak week. Then at the end of her peak, sorry, and then got 62.5 kilo bench, and then 165 kilo deadlift, which she missed again in the end of the peak.
Is that, you reckon that's just because of nerves or what? Or
I just think
just took its toll.
At the end of a strength phase, when you're hitting the end of that peak, it's just there's so much fatigue build up. And I think you can get in your own head a lot of just like the numbers that you want to hit. It's like, yeah, it's really cool to read out these numbers, but literally the plan that I said on the day for both of those girls was go in and have fun. And Leora, the biggest thing I said for her, because she rushes a lot, was like, we just want 9 from 9.
In the lifts?
In the lift. So it's like you get 3 attempts at squat, bench, and dead, and 9 from 9 is a perfect day. If you can get 9 from 9, it means you've executed that day perfectly.
Regardless of the numbers.
Regardless of the numbers. And so if you're anyone who's like wanting to compete or wants to jump on the platform, it's like just go in and have fun your first 2 or 3 fucking times, because you're probably going to PB anyway because you've never been exposed to it. And not only that, as I said, you probably need to spend more time doing the boring shit of building muscle, which quote unquote doesn't need to be boring.
That's mad fun.
And then you actually get so much stronger.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I had this conversation with Helen. She said, "Oh, like I don't enjoy weights, I enjoy cardio." And I was like, "But you enjoy looking better, right?" She's like, "Yeah, 100%." So I said, "Therefore, you enjoy weights."
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much the only way you're going to get there.
Yeah, well, it's just like, what do you focus on, the outcome or the process?
It's a big question for a lot of people.
Like I asked
I don't know, actually. I don't know what I do.
I'm definitely process. Like I enjoy the outcome, but I'm all for the process. As I think I used to be very outcome focused. Oh, when I'm shredded or when I'm big, or now I'm just sort of like, I don't care.
I don't know now.
Having fun doing whatever.
I actually don't know. I feel like I change back and forth depending on when it's needed. Like when I need to flip a switch or turn a dial or something. Like I was outcome focused, and like everything gets blurry. You don't know like what to do next. And then I'm like, okay, no, I need to be process focused. And then you're like, okay, small outcome win, and you just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, I mean, like
It's
I
weird.
said to you today, you look bigger. What do you think you're at right now?
Weight was
No, I'm saying process or outcome.
process, 100%.
So it's like you're seeing more results being.
Yeah, because I just said to myself, like, I can keep having the conversation in my check-in with my coach about doing the things I said I was going to do last week, and I can just keep doing that and doing that and doing that and doing that. Or it's not gonna get any different if you don't actually do anything different.
Yeah, well, I said this to a few people this week. I'm like, if you've gotten this far doing the same shit, don't expect to get further doing the same shit. You have to do different things to get further.
Yeah, it's the definition of insanity is just doing the same thing over, expecting a different result. And I was not doing what I needed to do in order to get further along to the goal, which is weight progression, like actually increasing body weight. And it was not happening because I was like, oh, like the last couple 100 calories of the day, I was like, it's okay, I'll make it up on the weekend. When in fact, I was not making it up on the weekend. You let it slip and then you're like, I'll get to it. And the same thing goes as well. Like we both have a lot of clients who are looking at getting, a little bit leaner for summer, and some of the touching points are, I'm going for 2 or 3 walks a week. And I'm like, no. It's not a week thing. It's a daily task that needs to be completed, regardless if you want to do it or not. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But
again, we talk about expectation management until the cows come home. You can't have your cake and eat it too. It's like you can't not do these things and then expect to be absolutely peeled at the end of it.
Yeah.
They don't. They're not hand in hand with marriage. Like it doesn't work that way. You need to somewhere needs to be a sacrifice.
Yeah, well, this is why I said to Leora, it's like if you want to lift the numbers you want to lift now, it's like we have to understand that this is what you got to do to get there.
Mm.
And I was like, your job is hard for you to do that because you're a DJ. You get offered alcohol on a weekly basis. She's like, yeah, but I'm off that. I was like, all right, well, that's you understand.
Sacrifice, brother.
Yeah, like this. I had this conversation with someone, and it kind of annoyed me.
Oh,
I'm going on a bit of a rant here.
Gotta mute my mic.
No, because like I think, I mean, obviously we live in a world where what we do is so normal. Like prepping your
I know
meals.
where this is going.
Yeah,
go on.
prepping your meals is so normal. Like going to the gym 5 times a week is so normal. Waking up at the times that I do is so normal. So like, oh yeah, like of course I wake up 4 a.m. because I got work. I got clients at 5:30. It's like, oh, of course I go home and do more work because I am where I want to be, and I understand that I have to do the things and make the sacrifices to go where I want to go. But what I find is just like some people might call that unhealthy or judge my actions because they might deem it as unfit for them. But it's just like, and obviously we've heard the boys talk about this a lot. But it's like you couldn't even do what I do. And don't tell me it's unhealthy because I know you snort 2 bags on the weekend. You go from paycheck to paycheck, but you're the one paying me right now to help you with your health and fitness goals because you eat shit all week and all weekend. And then you're wondering why you look the way you do.
I don't know where to come into that.
Well, it's just like
I get it, but it's the same thing. I think
I fucking love having a podcast. I just get a soundboard. It's so good.
just I want to say what I want to say. And I want to hear what I want to hear.
Validate my emotions.
Yeah, I guess it's funny because there seems to be the ideology that personal trainers or people who enjoy fitness just put it as that, like it's not really like a rite of passage, and it's not probably as far away as what you think it is. Like they might look at meal prep, like fucking I don't meal prep. I mean, it would probably help me, but I'm just like that's not something I want to do. I want to do it, but everyone thinks like you got to do it. It's like that's one example, right? I have to go to the gym 5-6 days a week. I have to do cardio, go do steps. Like you can probably get away with doing 70 to 80% of that and still look better than what you do and feel better than what you do and lift better than what you do because it's more than what you're doing, but it's also not that far away from what we're doing. Like Jason was saying, there's a difference between great results and exceptional.
Yes.
Not talking about exceptional, not talking about, bodybuilding competitions or powerlifting, because that takes a certain level of effort that most people, probably will go, they'll shy away at the first glance of it because automatically they've put it in the too hard basket. But for this example, like, it's unhealthy. It's probably because they have never been exposed to whether it's a routine or they've never seen someone balance all these things at once and be able to achieve them all successfully. So they just go, oh, fuck it. I can't do it. So it's too hard. I'm not going to do it. That's unhealthy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing it.
I think it depends where you're at and what you want.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want out of this training journey or this fitness journey that you're on? So, for example, Leora, like, bro, she trained 3-4 times a week on average. 3, let's give it 3 an average.
Yeah.
And we focused on eating more protein and getting meals in before we train and just sleeping well. Like, that was it.
Nah, even better one. Alex. Tell the people about Alex. No, you told me.
Alex Carver. Yeah. Shout out Alex Cavunzas.
Bro, this is fucking wild.
Yeah. So I'll give you guys an idea. So Alex, I was one of the boys I went to Europe with, and he can put away some food. I'll like seen him put away some fucking Euroses. But to give you guys an idea, like he's been with me since the September 2nd and we're at November 15th. We're 10.6 kilos down. So started at 100, we're at 89.4. I asked him what he eats in a day. We've focused on things like getting more protein in, just like, I think nailing breakfast was like the biggest thing for him. Once he nailed his breakfast, he was eating less shit throughout the day. and just like finding what works for him. And this is a perfect example of that. It can be done just finding where you're at and meeting them halfway. But he's like, bro, I eat chicken schnitzel every day. I throw some veggies in there, bit of rice, and then I have my breakfast that we spoke about, because we only spoke about his breakfast. It's the only thing we spoke about. So we have an agreed breakfast of protein, yogurt, a bit of granola, some fruit. So we're kind of ticking all the boxes there. And then he's like, bro, I have like chicken schnitzel that my mum makes me with some vegetables and a bit of rice. And then I have whatever mum makes me for dinner. I was like, mad, bro, we're 10 kilos down in like
10 weeks.
3 months.
Is it 3 months? No,
Yeah.
it's 2. September, October, November.
Yeah.
Yeah, just over 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Fucking mad.
It's a kilo a week, bro.
It's pretty
And I
hectic.
asked him, I was like, what do you want to do? Do you want to eat less food, or do you want to go do cardio or do some steps? He already gets 15,000 steps a day because he's in construction. So I was like, he goes, I'd rather do cardio. So we're doing like 3 cardio sessions a week after each training session, 3, 4. I was like, are you happy to do that? He's like, yeah. It's not fucking hard. Well, I think it just depends where you're, as I said, I'm going to bring it back to the point here. It's just like, find where you're at. Like, really understand where are you at right now. And I've had a lot of these conversations.
In terms of
your health and fitness and what you're willing to do, but then also how much more you're willing to push. Because there's going to come a point where shit gets fucking hard. You're going to have to push training. You're going to have to be hungry. You're going to have to maybe eat when you don't want to.
or miss out on a meal.
Or miss out on a meal. Or miss a social setting.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. Like, I think
that's a big one, that one.
I think we beat around the bush too much, where it's just like, oh, it can be easy. Yes, it can. But depending on your definition of what easy is, like, there's going to be a point where shit gets fucking hard and you got to really make a decision on whether or not you want to do it or not. Do you want to lose 5-10 kilos like Alex, or do you want to fucking change your lifestyle and get those exceptional results?
Not that 10 kilos loss isn't exceptional.
No, of course, it is exceptional. I'm not downplaying
Hey, it's
that.
fucking 10 weeks.
Yeah, it's like kilo a week in 10 weeks is ridiculous. Yeah, it just really depends. Ask yourself the question, where are you at right now? I've had the conversation with so many people in my DMs lately, just like, oh, I haven't been to the gym in ages and it feels like a mountain that I got to climb and I used to be so fit. It's like, cool. Like, what can you do this week that's better? Like, just fucking go to the gym, bro. Rock up. Go on a treadmill. I'm not saying, like, you don't have to do all of it right now. Just build to a point where you get small hump, small hump, small hump. Before you know it, you've climbed the mountain. It's like bringing it back to the point, being process focused. It's like you just become process focused. Like, okay, I just need to rock up to the gym. All right, now I'm going to actually train something. Now I'm going to go twice. Now I'm going to go 3 times. And then before you know it, you've got those exceptional results because you understand that you just need to build the habits and it becomes easier and more achievable.
Yeah, I think it's, you no longer have to think, oh, I have to go to the gym 4 times a week. It's like, no, I get to go because I enjoy going. So flipping the mindset, and I said it to one of my girls who she's developed PCOS, right? So she's put on a bit of weight and it's really hard to lose weight for her now without doing some hard shit, right? So it's kind of like a mindset. Mindset sounds so floozy, but it's like I said to her, there needs to be a change mentally away from weight loss because it's consuming every part of your life. And it can, like when you only go to the gym to look smaller or feel smaller in terms of weight loss, everything then in your surrounding life becomes about weight loss.
Yeah, it becomes so food focused.
It just consumes you. What am I drinking? What am I eating? Have I hit my steps? I have to do more cardio to burn more calories and this, and it just fucking goes on and on and on. And it was getting to the point where I was like, okay, I'm not tracking my food anymore because it's so draining. I'm not walking anymore. Or sorry, I'm not sleeping as much as I could because I'm trying to get my steps in. But even then, my steps are low during the day, and it's just compounding, and everything gets worse. It's not a positive scenario to be in, purely because all we want is to just be smaller. And of course, like I'm probably speaking to majority females with this conversation, but it's like you're always going to have some sort of diet culture, but it doesn't mean that you can't unlearn or go back on what you have known and you're comfortable with and try something different, because the worst that's going to happen is that you're in the same spot.
I think also understanding that you don't live in a state of dieting.
Yeah.
And and this is why it's so important. Like, know what the goal actually is.
We just set a goal this morning. I started this morning and I said, your job now is to just focus on training as hard as you can. And that looks different from you to me. I said, let's not try and sit there and say, okay, oh, like it says 8 reps and I only got 6. It's like, okay, next week, either add a couple kilos or go for 7 reps. Like I don't care. It's for you, but you need to build as much muscle as you can. And I said, you're not going to eat like more than 100 grams protein and all of a sudden have cap delts and fucking triceps and shit. Like that's not the way it works. So many people for so long have tried to do that and it's fucking hard. But I still think there's like this connotation. You hear muscle and you're like, ugh, fucking like you're real big shoulders, big traps. Like, do you know how fucking hard that is?
Not only that, like understand that having those things is very desirable.
Yeah.
Like if I mean, I'm not even going to relate this to guys because like, fuck that.
Because fuck you guys.
Yeah. But like as a girl, if you usually see a physique in a bikini that is desirable, it's usually
more muscular.
Yeah. But it's like nice shoulders, pretty jacked
It's
back.
a figure.
Wide back with lats. Wider, and then like big legs and like glutes. It's like, not only that, if we like take a bit of context from bodybuilding, it's like if you grow all the things like that, usually gives the illusion that you have a smaller waist. So it's like if you want a smaller waist, grow bigger shoulders.
And you look snatched.
Yeah, you grow bigger lats, grow bigger shoulders, nice arms, big back, and bigger legs usually means that the surrounding structure will look slimmer, right? And yeah, it's like, as I said, like, we don't want to live in a state of dieting. Like I said this to Alex. I was like, I know you want to get to 85. That's 15 kilos. That's massive. And that is achievable. But things are slowing down a little bit. Understand there's going to be a point where we might have to pull the plug on this purely because to get further, we've been too long in a deficit already. Well, not too long. We've been in a deficit for a long time. And you might need to do more than what you are actually willing to do to get to that 85. And not only that, everyone wants to lose the 10 kilos, but then no one knows what to do after. And that's fine. But you need to make sure we have an understanding of what normality looks like moving forward.
Did we speak about that?
We spoke about like an exit strategy and like changing goals. But it's like,
maybe just touch on that then.
Yeah.
On an exit plan.
If you're a female or even a male and you're someone who wants to lose the 10 kilos, but it's like, make sure you understand that the goal overall has probably just been to want to be more confident in general. So it's like, what else gives you confidence, which is like going, building muscle and feeling good in the gym. Like I had a consult yesterday and this like 19-year-old girl picked up 50 kilos in front of me. I was like, did you know you could do that? She was like, no. I was like, how confident do you feel walking into the gym now? She goes, immensely more confident. But I spent 45 minutes with her. It's like you've just reached your goal in 45 minutes because you feel more confident in the gym.
Yeah. And
we didn't diet for 12 weeks.
Habits build success. Like if you can continuously show up and all of a sudden, things that were probably a little bit daunting, gym and, training in front of other people, I get it. Tracking your food, saying no as well, saying no to like social outings and stuff. You got a bit of pressure there, but like if you can start to stack your wins and build some confidence there as well, like you start to develop this feeling of like, oh, I can fucking do this.
Yeah, like I didn't wake up one day and be like, oh yeah, I'm this person.
Also, it is helpful if you do that.
Yeah,
I'll be back there. Aircon went off.
I didn't wake up and be like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna train 5 days a week, get a coach, meal prep on Sundays, and then just get fucking jacked. It's like, no, I didn't fucking eat vegetables for like a year, bro. You know what I mean?
Zero
and
fiber intake.
I was a PT, so it's like I've made mistakes. We've made mistakes. We've understood the things that there's a point where we've had to get to where we've realized we've had to make some sacrifices to get there, but it's because we've done those things, we have the right to say them and be in this position.
Coming from a place of, bit of authority in that.
Yeah.
And just don't do the mistakes that we made. Like, don't dirty bulk because
been there. 100
you'll
kilos.
just shit yourself all the time.
I'm already shitting myself. How long are we on, by the way?
This is 30 minutes now.
Fuck, we went quite the tangent. I didn't even get to finish what happened with Leora.
Sorry, yeah, you can go back to that. Sorry, I'm just a shell today, so this is your podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just here to give a bit of support.
Yeah, tell me more about that.
Yeah, oh, that sounds interesting. Keep going.
Yeah, anyway, the goal for Leora moving forward is we want a 140 squat, 70
Oof.
kilo bench, 180 deadlift. So we're gonna spend some time building some muscle.
So what does that look like now? Because I'm not in that realm. What does it look like? Just
straight hypertrophy.
straight muscle gain phase.
And like we're actually just gonna sit at maintenance the whole time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like she doesn't need to put on weight. She doesn't really need to lose weight. She'll probably naturally get leaner and recomp her body in that process anyway.
They just train like an animal.
Yeah. I mean, if she fixes up things like alcohol intake and overall like just sleep hygiene and continues to train hard, like she'll easily just change body composition like that as well. I think people kind of underestimate that a little bit because like reduction in calories through alcohol and what it might do.
Oh, bro, alcohol makes you feel shit.
Not only that, like if you're drinking it maybe 2-3 times a week, even at a low level, can reduce protein synthesis, all that sort of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck, I'm smart, brother.
He's been doing some research.
Yeah. So like just those things alone, like she'll probably just get leaner, get more jacked. When I say get more jacked, build more muscle. And then we'll probably won't start. We'll build some volume in the big lifts slowly towards the back of this mid next year.
Why?
Just to like keep the skill.
Yeah, okay.
And then
lighter loads, right?
Lighter loads, but like doing higher volumes of high bars, feet up, bench press,
3/8s and
3x8s, yeah, and like deadlift deficits, like that shit.
Mad.
Because you want to limit the load, right? You don't want to build the fatigue too high. It's like high bar, less fatigue, some sort of bench variation, and then some sort of deadlift variation where you can't deficit as much as you could deadlift, right?
Yeah.
And then and we're hoping to hit those numbers at comp, and then ultimately the goal would be nationals.
Which is when?
It would probably be the end of next year, after October.
Oof.
So it'd probably be like 4 or 5 week turnaround.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So what do you do in that 4 or 5 week
Fuck.
turnaround? You don't know.
No, not that I don't know. You would just have to.
Just gotta auto regulate.
You would. You just have to auto regulate and cruise. Like you couldn't do. You just have to peak again.
Fuck. So just do single lifts every week.
Yeah, but like
Bit lighter.
a bit lighter. Just cruise and then just be like, all right, rest and then let's go.
Don't fucking do anything else.
It would
no
be like
accessories.
yeah, it'd be like bodybuilding. It's just like stay in this state for a little bit longer and manage the fatigue. Like that's literally your load and fatigue management.
Fuck, getting a bit sciencey here.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. I want to know about your upcoming.
Hey, who's hosting?
Sorry, bro.
Nah, go on.
I guess I get to talk.
Go on.
Your up and coming bodybuilding announcement.
Yeah, so
If you haven't seen, Mr. Mansouri is getting on stage this time next year. Is that right?
yes, I'll already have competed by this time. Actually.
Ish.
Depends on how many comps I do.
Hey. Yeah, I've got a fucking audience outside.
Yeah, I know.
Never seen some soft boxes in their life.
Look at me twice, I dare.
Hey, you know he's competing? Anyway, run me through it. What's the plan? What's the OJ?
So right now, peak growth phase, peak off season, as they call it.
Getting stacked.
Getting jacked, getting juicy, pushing training sessions heavy. The goal is to grow arm and legs.
Limbs, eh?
Yeah,
Little limb action.
Bit of limbs. September next year, the goal, I'm probably going to try and just do as many comps as possible, to be honest.
Yeah?
Well,
What do you mean? Like, as in, like sequential, back to back, or what?
yeah, like I would ideally,
Like 3?
yeah, like
Oh.
even ICN, Melbourne, Sydney, A and B,
Right,
Melbourne,
so
Sydney. It's like 4 comps. Maybe even WFF. Not WBFF, WFF.
What the fuck is that?
It's some like comp many people know about.
So you're going there to win? Because there's no one there?
Yeah, basically. Well, I'm going to be honest. It's like, and you can call me clout chasing, whatever. It's like Instagram just sees the medals.
That's fair.
It's like people will look at the Instagram like, oh, he knows what he's talking about. There's medals there. I could have been the only one in the fucking division. It's like, how you going to know, brother? You weren't there.
Yeah, if you went there, there's no photos either. No,
yeah, exactly.
nothing.
There's not a single stage photo.
So peak growth phase now. How many kilos are we up from? How many kilos are we up from Europe?
Oh, about like half a kilo a week.
Oh,
Yeah.
So what now? So you came back, what, 83? Now you're up 88?
Yeah.
Fuck.
87, 88. roughly.
Fresh. And what are you going to go up to? 90?
I would personally like to finish this around the 90, 91 mark.
Thick. You have no neck.
Yeah. I like to see how I carry it, but then also I'd like to see, I mean, obviously there'd be some sort of pre-prep phase,
As in?
as in like just sit at maintenance for a bit, consolidate the muscle, as Jason
Oh,
likes to say.
fuck. Who is this
Brother,
guy?
I'm fucking on one today.
Jason Galea, nice to meet you. Welcome to the podcast.
How many kilo? Nah. But yeah, so just sit at I like to just see how heavy I could get with the conditioning that I have. And then I'm very curious to see what the stage package would look like. I'm curious to see. I don't actually give a fuck though, to be honest. Like I just want to go through this whole process.
You want to tick the box?
Like I just literally want to do this whole process from start to finish.
Well, I guess you've already done it to a sense. You just
Yeah.
didn't do the extra 2 weeks or whatever it would have been if after that photo shoot.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
think it
like,
was 2 weeks
it was 4.
to keep going.
Yeah, he said 4 weeks out.
Ish.
Yeah.
You were dying.
It's
That
gonna
was
be
shit.
hard, bro. It's
I
gonna
don't
be
want to
hard.
hang with you. That was shit.
Yeah, bro, no one's gonna want to hang with me there. This podcast is gonna be dog shit.
I'm
bro.
gonna have myself.
Honestly,
I'm gonna
I'm-
switch chairs.
I'm carrying the team now. Wait till it's like
I'm like, all right, guys, welcome back. Odyssey Strength Podcast. Your host Giannis. Jackson is
I'll be like,
he'll be outside sitting on the steps
crying.
drinking like copious amounts of Coke Zero like he did last time.
Yeah, honestly, I'll just have to eat a bunch of modafinil.
You should reach out to Kirk's Zero Sugar. Kirk's Pasito.
Yeah.
Zero Sugar Pasito.
Brother, sponsor me. What
So,
about
yeah.
Rockstar? Sponsor me as well.
What's this Rockstar business?
Bro, I've tried. Okay, at the comp, I'll shouts out. She doesn't listen to the podcast, but she should.
Who?
Maddie's girlfriend Jess.
Oh yeah, Framps.
And yeah, Framps. Yeah.
Framps. I had to this, bro. Assuming Jess is
Framps.
Framps.
She bought Rockstars. I was like, why'd you get a Rockstar? I was like, get a Monster.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of a Rockstar. Like I thought it was fake. That's how long I haven't heard of it.
She bought it. I was like, what the fuck did you buy this for? Go buy a Monster. She goes, it was $3. I was like, come again? $3 for an energy drink? I was like, you know what?
Cheaper than a V.
She goes, do you want one? I was like, brother, pass it here.
How much you buy?
She bought like 3. Bro, it was like something ridiculously cheap. It was like 3 for $8 or something like that. Yeah, it was fucking
Definitely off,
yeah.
but it was good.
Bro, what flavor did I get? It wasn't watermelon kiwi. It was some like
That sounds like it sounds like a shisha flavor.
blueberry kiwi mint.
Yeah.
It was like some orange flavor. Bro, it tastes like a fucking Fanta. I was like, this is hectic.
How much caffeine in it?
Same as a Monster.
200.
Yeah. They're all the same.
Oh,
Bro, $3. I bought one. I've probably bought like 3 since that in the past 2 weeks. And like they've all been good. And I put it on my story. Everyone tried to like fight me, have a go at me. I was like, bro, go try it. Jess Stripkos, she tried it. She goes, hey, it ain't
Good.
bad. She goes, it tastes like a breezer. Yeah.
hey, could be on something there.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. Rockstar, if you listen to this, sort me out.
How many energy drinks per day is acceptable?
I'd say 2.
2?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'm pushing it at 1.
Like if you're not
you're
having if you're not having coffee or anything else, like I reckon 2 is
But
acceptable.
like, are you buying 2 or you just buy like a 4-pack and have 2 a day? 'Cause that's, I don't know.
I don't give a fuck about how you get them. I was just
I
telling
don't
you
know,
how
bro. I
much you
feel like a
do that.
delinquent buying more than 1.
Nah, I buy 2 at a time sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because
it's
fucking
cheaper.
yeah, because they 7-Eleven. You gotta grow up with 7-Eleven, bro. I know you're a convenience store, but like,
Oh, bro, they're so expensive.
Fucking
Even
dead.
and I know you're gonna come after me, but if you do, fucking come at me. The coffee's there, even gone up in price.
oh, how much? 50
50
cents?
Yeah, what did it used to be? $2?
$2.
Yeah, now it's $2.50.
You know what? It's all right. That shit's jet fuel.
So
There's actually
strong.
nothing. There's no good topic of conversation today, so we're just gonna talk shit.
Wait, this is good. I like this. We've
It's-
had some good value in
It's
this.
jet fuel, that stuff. Like, and I mean energy wise, but also fucking clean it out.
Yeah, like call
Karcher hose spec,
call groundskeeper Willie after the
bro. Sometimes you're there and you're like, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I always have it because like the only reason I get it if I ever do it's because I'm on the road at 4 a.m. There's no coffee shop open at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's fair.
especially in Cronulla. Nothing there opens till 10.
No one works. That's why.
Yeah. And I get it. And by the time I get to work, I'm like, fuck.
Oh yeah. I'm
Knock on the
surprised.
door, yeah.
Bro, I'm surprised you don't pull over the side of the road. Past Brighton Beach, go quick wash
Bro,
it.
at the moment, my caffeine addiction,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad.
What's going on there?
I just don't give a fuck.
So this gentleman sitting across from me one day said, I'm not gonna have any caffeine.
I did it. I did it for like 4 or 5 months. I even did it when I was doing the photo shoot prep.
Yeah.
I did it the whole photo shoot
Yeah,
prep.
you know what you sound like now?
No
A
caffeine.
recovering addict. I did it. And then back to normal.
Yeah, I'm like the fat kid that knows they have to lose weight but won't do anything about it.
You just yeah, I've done it.
I can say that because I was fat.
I've done it. Hey, it doesn't matter if you're fat, don't worry about that. I've done it. I went sober, but now I'm back.
But
You're drunk, walking away from the party, you've been sent home in the Uber, you come back in like this.
Another.
You're like, oh, welcome back. I'm here. Hey, I look big.
Hey, but there's no better feeling than having that time off, losing the tolerance, and then having that first coffee.
I've told you already, I had a 400 milligram caffeine
Yeah,
shot the
you
other
think
day.
I'm done, bro? You just had 3. That's like 2 monsters already. 400 milligram.
Bro, it was very, very bad. And I got it for free. I got it from Nutrition Warehouse. I went in there. I was like, "Oh, do you have any?" I don't want to buy a whole one because they're fucking expensive. $70.
Buy pre-workout.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I bought pre-workout. I bought the Ultra Stay one.
No, that's good. Value for money. That's mad.
2 scoops.
That's mad. It's the best one I've tried.
Bro, 2 scoops. I was in the gym. And I was like, hey,
There's 450 milligrams caffeine in that one.
450.
For 2 scoops, 450. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, I was sitting in the gym and I was like,
Yeah.
why am I having a lot of intrusive thoughts right
Your
now?
ears start to scratch, and you got to scratch your face like this.
I was like, why am I battling my anxiety like in the gym?
Yeah. Oh no, anxiety doesn't exist because caffeine's like it's
So
not.
I said it in the group chat the other day. I was
It's
like,
not here.
I know I have anxiety, but I still choose to take caffeine because it's character building.
100%. How far can I push it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I went in there and I was like, oh, can I have so just a single serving of caffeine? He's like, oh, we don't have those. And I was like, do you have any like samples that I can buy? I don't know. I feel weird about free shit. He's like, no, but I'll just give you this one. Gave me 2. I tried one and I had a session.
What was it? Which brand was it?
Oh,
Disorder?
no, it's at work. I'll take a photo of and I'll report
Because
back.
Disorder's pretty cracked.
I'm immune to it now.
Yeah.
But I
you
only
get
take 1
used to it.
scoop, so I don't fuck with 2 scoops anymore. It sends me too far. Like it's overstimulating. But bro, I had this 400 milligrams, and I was sitting there, and I was like, I got to the point where I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to train because I'm so hyped. I was like fixated, bro. I was just like, okay, here we go. Next set. And it was exhausting being that wired.
Yeah.
Even after I was talking to my client, I had only an hour to train, and I took it too late. So I had like the peak during our session, and he was talking, and I was like, oh fuck.
There's nothing worse than having a conversation and you're like here and
I was
they're
fucking
like
sweating
here.
too, like a dog, sweating in my gym shirt, and those things are already not comfortable. And I'm doing these ones, and I'm picking the fucking arm wedgie out, and he's like, "You're all right, so I'll be back. I'm gonna stand in front of the fan for a bit, just gonna cool down. I'll come back."
Get a big glass of water.
Oh, the water was the only thing that would have helped me is more caffeine,
Just cook yourself, fry yourself.
or just sitting down on the floor, head on the
Staring
floor,
at the ceiling. Yeah.
and just closing my eyes or something. I don't know what would have fixed it.
I remember when I first started fitness first, I didn't know there was like caffeine tolerance was a thing. Like I didn't know.
It's pretty high. I didn't realize it was so high.
Well, that was the reason that I stopped because it got so bad to the point
You
where
need more and more and more.
I was having like 7 coffees a day.
That's fucked.
Some were doubles too.
That's fucked up.
7 coffees. It's like double because it would have been what 1, 2, 3.
It's 80 milligrams per shot.
Maybe 4 doubles a day. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 8 coffees a day. Sometimes 4.
And you survived.
Survived. And then I was like, why do I have so much anxiety?
Yeah, you just gets to the point where and that's why but also my biggest gripe is seeing energy drinks at the gym while you're training. It's not gonna fucking do anything. You're already there training. Why are you drinking it during your sets?
Yeah.
By the time you leave, you're gonna be ready to go do another workout. And you leave your fucking monster can and shit on the floor.
I think there's nothing wrong with drinking at the gym, but you better be in your warm up or your first exercise.
No, bro, it takes 30 minutes to even do shit. At least 30
I don't know,
minutes.
bro. The minute I have a sip,
That's different. Disorder and all those, they're all different.
the minute I have a sip, sometimes I'm like, all right, what?
Really?
bro, sometimes it hits me straight away. I think it depends on like food as well.
I like taking it in the car and locking the windows up all the way so it's nice and hot. And I start, yeah, you know, like when an animal gets trapped in the car. That's how
I don't
feel.
know, bro. I don't trap very many animals.
I don't take Bear in the car, but it's just an example. Don't come for me, Peter.
Who's Peter?
The animal organization.
You mean
P-
RSPCA?
No. It's Protection of the Environment, a PETA. Just look it up. Lock the fucking windows and just sit there just like this.
Bit of Alice K in the background.
Right, you can't hear anything. Someone's trying to get your attention. You know, your doors could be open, everything. I'm not hearing anything. I'm straight to the gym. It's gym time. But it's very bad because then the come down is like hard.
Oh, bro. There was like the other day, I had I had the ulcer state. I went home and I was like, fuck, why am I so fried?
It's fucked.
I was like,
And people wonder why they're at work. They're sitting there at 3 p.m. and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking probably have like 5 coffees before 12 o'clock.
Yeah, no water.
And the first one is as you wake up while in bed.
Yeah. I have my first coffee I've already eaten, but that's because I have to. Otherwise I don't get enough food in the day.
Yeah, I realized if I have something to eat and then I drink a coffee or caffeine, I'm all right. If I don't, mate, my guts are fucking left, right, good night. They're punching on.
I had a conversation with one of the boys in the gym today. He's like trying to get bigger and whatnot. And I was like, oh yeah, bro.
Damn for
Like,
coaching.
yeah. He's like, oh yeah, bro. Like I was eating yesterday and then I got to my last meal and I threw it up. I was like, fuck, bro. That's not
What?
cool. Yeah. He's just like, I was like, how are you spacing out your meals?
I'm doing fucking 5,000 calories.
I was like, bro, like drink orange juice. Like literally when you said that in the gym today, I was like, I literally told someone to do it today. I even said, bro, buy dextrose. Like just chuck it
Oh,
in.
dextrose is chat.
I don't mind it.
It's just got this weird sweetness to it.
Yeah, it's bro, because it's like literally just concentrated sugar.
Bro, I used to take 50 grams dextrose and take it to the gym. And then I'd be sipping it and I'd need to shit like instantly. And then Jason.
Not everyone needs to know about your fucking.
No, don't worry about that. It's a learning curve for everyone. And then I said to Jason, bro, like, I feel like I'm going to throw up on every set. And we were like, yeah, it's way too much dextrose for the amount of water. I was putting it in like 800 mils of water.
Bro, put it in with the orange juice.
Bro, you'd actually die.
No, you won't.
You will. You can't do that. Don't
Why?
do that. No,
Oh.
don't do that. It's the concentrate. No, don't listen to this guy. There's some things he doesn't know. No dextrose and orange juice mixed together.
Okay.
Unless you want to be close to the bathroom, then be my guest. You can do it while you're on the bathroom too if you want.
Yeah, I just told him to put. I said to try dextrose.
Dextrose in like a in like a shake, fine. You got to space out the carbs though, because the concentration will fucking ruin your digestive tract.
It's a problem for tomorrow.
That's a problem that I don't experience, so he can do it.
Not my problem.
I just give advice.
Yeah. You deal with the consequences.
You asked me how to get big. I just told you.
Yeah, don't come to me with problems. I just give solutions.
You didn't ask me how to have good digestion. You just said get big.
Yeah,
But yeah, orange juice is a good one.
let's wrap it up.
This guy's fried.
All right.
And let the host kick it off.
If you're interested, Dan for coaching, go and download the Summer Shred Blueprint if you're interested and you want to get shredded for summer. And then if you get shredded and you want to know how to continue to progress, then DM us for coaching. If you enjoy this, like, subscribe. See you on the next one.